G'day, welcome to Markets and After Work. Today I want to have a little chat about this TRACT spotting scope that's in front of me. I've got it over here largely through the fact I've been sort of wanting to, we don't use a spotting scope with a reticle, but I was looking at trying one out in some form or other and looking to find something in quality that would do that and sort of been thinking about it over the years. But as TRACT Optics have one and came out with one. And there's another little real reason for the video is to let everyone know that TRACT Optics now have an Australian warehouse. What that means is one of the difficult things of dealing with Australia when from an American company and for all over the world. Australia's a long way away, so shipping's a fairly big issue. The way they've dealt with that to make that better, make that cheaper for everyone and make it a more fluent system is they've got a warehouse over here. So this is a little bit to let you know that that is the case. So if you've been looking at it and shipping's an issue, that sort of stuff, check it out again now, because even though you deal direct with TRACT, it's not a distributor so much as in the way of another, it's still a case of dealing directly with TRACT. John at TRACT Optics are the people that do all that side of things. So really good pair of guys. Great value for money scopes, and you know, right up there in the level that very usable in our ELR stuff, so really good optics for that sort of stuff. You've seen me recently been using this new little 50mm in the TRACT Optics, which is I think it's a 4, is it? Yeah, 4 to 25, but the big feature about this is like 160 minutes of elevation, of internal elevation in this scope, and extremely usable through that. So that's really great. You see I have it set up in the little air attack base here, so nice and easy to set up on a scope to get full that 160 minutes of elevation and even more in that sort of rig there. But today's video isn't about that great little scope. We've also got another one in the 56mm, but it's about this optic here, this spotting scope. And the big feature, this is actually the 80mm version. It's a 27 to 55 power, so it's going to be very similar to the Night Force scope that we use. That's got a little bit more power, but in the way of the optic quality and that sort of range, that's going to work really nicely for us, and maybe even suit some of the mid-range stuff even more so. But the big feature that I've got this for is this extra little bit over here, this extra eyepiece, which has a reticle in it. There's a few reticles they've got. This is the ELR reticle, and for the stuff that we do, I would say particularly in all the sort of stuff we do, and we'll see how we use it. I won't make a judgment on how we're going to use it yet. At a look through it, very good quality glass. It has the forward focus ring up here. You have zoom back here, the same as the sort of scopes we're used to using, and you can swap them over. Not too much fuss. There's a little lock ring. Then you can actually pull this bit out. So I'll just put it on the table so there's nothing dust gets into the optic. This bit, a little tight little dust cap on here, which I have to get off. Oh, off. Get the dot. Click it over there. Lock ring back down, and now we're over to a reticle optic, so that Sam could use that as a core side of things for me. Not really how we do things. It's still something I wanted to try. The reticle is right out of the picture, so it's not something that impedes your vision on there, and being able to go over and measure stuff out of that type of thing, listen, makes it practical for us to have a little play with, and for the guys who want that sort of thing, who want to be able to do those accurate calls, I'm very able to be judged on that. Or you're trying to work out exactly your hold on your 100 yard and that sort of stuff, and exactly how far it off. Nice and easy to use on that side of things. So looks like a very good piece of gear. Our vision through it at this stage is listen, perfect. It's right up there in top quality. Basically this video is to say, listen, you're going to see this out there a little bit. Our Night Force, which is a great scope, a great spotting scope, and Sam's done the last, I don't know how long we've had that, for the last 8 years or so of using that thing, and it's worked really well. This is to see how this thing goes, do a real comparison against an optic that is, twice the value of it, twice the cost sort of thing, that neck of the woods. So this is, like I said, they're a very good value for money thing, And you'll find if you get to deal with either of the Johns over at TRACT, they are really great guys to deal with and putting in a lot of effort. So the type of company we really like to support when they're putting in this sort of effort and coming up with things like this and like this in this scope worked really nicely, and we're enjoying using the little 50mm TRACT optic for some of the stuff where we can just get out there with nothing added on the front and still get that 160mm or a little bit more in that sort of configuration, 160 minutes I should say, of elevation. Really nice to be able to use them in that fashion. Anyway guys, that's the quick one on this one today. We will be using this out in the field. You'll be able to see that over the next few videos where we'll do a test and evaluation, and I'll probably come back with some more information on that, but great so far. Anyway guys, and listen, and I'll finish on, like I said, if you've checked it out before or haven't checked it out previously, go and check out their website. They, like I said, they do some really good stuff, and with their Australian warehouse is really helping on the shipping side of things, so the type of thing that I wanted to introduce to you so that you guys can check it out if it suits. Anyway, thank you very much for checking in. Hope you liked, and we'll catch you next time.